Hey guys, I didn't plan on recording this video. This is like a random, these thoughts were going through my mind. I was actually laying down on the couch watching YouTube. But I just wanted to say, ladies, and I talked about this with my friend the other day. One thing that we do that we shouldn't do, and we're breaking our own hearts, is that we will plan a whole life with a person and we've only been on a second date. A lot of women have this bad. You're breaking your own heart because a lot of times they don't even like you. I'm not saying that to be mean or harsh. It's just they're dating multiple people. They don't know how they feel about you. You're a maybe, and you've already got a whole 6 months ahead of time planned. You've got to just, I don't want to say go with the flow because that's not what I'm trying to say. You have to take it one day at a time. You could be in the relationship for 6 months and people cheat, people lie, people change their mind, people fall out of like, people fall out of love. You just don't know. And so I know saying this, it almost sounds like, then why jump in the pool? But you just have to take your time. That's why people are always saying take your time, get to know someone, be friends with someone first, get to know. And I know you're not going to always be friends with someone first, but really get to know them because women, and I've done it in my past, and I know plenty of other women who have done it. You meet a guy, you go on a couple of dates, and you have this whole thing planned in your mind of what you're going to do, of how things are going to be. And then it's not that, and you're crushed. And so I just hope that we sit and think about that when we meet someone. I know sometimes you meet a guy and he's just like wonderful. He brings his A game, as we all do in the beginning. But down the line, you might find there's some things you don't like. There's some things that you're like, oh, I thought I wanted to have kids with this man and marry him, and I don't even like how he walks or how he chooses food, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to really, really get to know someone and not be so obsessed with the idea that is mapped in your brain. It's like we have this dream world and this dream person. And so if someone comes along and they seem like they could fit the profile even a little bit, we jump. You got no, you got to get to know them. You got to be friends. You have to assess the situation because there can always be something that you just don't see. There's always some red flags that you're missing or that you overlook. And ultimately, he may not see you the same way that you see him. And so you're setting yourself up for failure, pretty much. And a lot of us do this. I don't know why we do this. I really don't. I don't do it anymore because I learned. But I remember when I was younger doing it, like meeting a guy and dating him a few times. And it's like, I'm planning on this relationship with him. I'm trying to go on a trip with him, or I'm trying to introduce him to people. Definitely take your time when it comes to introducing him to family and friends. My daughter said sometimes she's like, there's times where she didn't meet a guy until I was almost about to break up with him because there was just no need. You know, sometimes you're dating someone and it's just you getting to know them. It's not necessarily serious and headed towards marriage from the very beginning. Everyone is all in the beginning. Most people are all in the beginning. They're going to show you their good side. Their representative is who you meet. But as time goes on, you know, and I'm concerned that men are not thinking at all about a future. Even if they like you, I don't know that they're thinking about the future necessarily. They might be thinking, I really like this woman, I want to see her again, or I want to sleep with her. But they're not necessarily thinking about, oh, we can move in together. Oh, she would be a good mom to my kids. So let's get married. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not what a man is thinking. That's only what the ladies are thinking. I don't know how that works in same-sex couples, but I'm imagining there's always someone who is thinking more ahead of time. It's jumping the gun. And so I'm just speaking to the ladies personally because I'm a lady who has done this in the past, where you just run with something. You can like somebody and it don't even matter if they like you back because you done already came up with a whole scenario. And then your feelings get hurt. So that's all I had to say about that. I just had to come on here and talk about that because I was thinking about it a lot lately, about how we do that. Like I said, I haven't done that since I was probably in my 20s because life has been very realistic for me. So I'm a realist. So there's pretty much I'm not imagining any beautiful scenario in my mind when it comes to men at all. But I do know what it's like when you meet someone who just fits this criteria in your mind and you're just like, it's almost like you lose your breath. Like, this could be it. This could be the one. I don't even know if I believe in that either, the one, but I do believe sometimes someone just fits so well that you think this is the missing piece to the puzzle. And you think it a little too quickly. And that's what's hard. So think about it. Give it a beat. Become friends if you can. Really get to know someone. I think it's different levels to when people show you their true colors. I don't think everyone takes a long period of time or a short period of time. I think it's in between. I've had guys show me their true colors in the first few months, the first year, couple years in. Depends on the guy. Depends on what he's trying to get, how much he likes you, what's the agenda. So sometimes you won't see someone's true colors till way later, and you can't control that. You can't control if someone's putting on a show or not showing you their true self. But just be mindful and know that sometimes people don't, what you're feeling, because this is what I think happens sometimes. You get this feeling, you have this great date, this great conversation, you're laughing, you're having a good time. He's a perfect gentleman. He takes you on a good date. He's opening doors, all these great things. But here's the thing. You could have 10 other guys after that who do the same thing and who you feel the same way. Maybe not exactly the same way, maybe not exact same chemistry, but chemistry doesn't mean you marry the person. So you have to realize that, yeah, that happened with that guy, but it can also happen with the next 10 that you go on a date with. So don't let those first few great dates confuse you and make you think that this is it. This is the end all be all. That's all I have to say on that. Comment below if you guys have any other ideas about that, or if you have any comments about what I just said. Hit like if you like this video, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.